Hey, what's up guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a new story. The name of the story is What If Naruto Had Minecraft Creative Mode as Kekkai Genkai. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story. Now before continuing this, shout out is due. Shout out to Naysang Ding Sang Ma 163. I know I butchered that name, but yeah, I only could pronounce it as that. Shout out to him because he wanted to make it in my own version, and I have done this in the past, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, maybe, I don't know. But you know what, I thought maybe we can make it into a comedy-ish style, and obviously it has been some time since I did something like that. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my Meta What If channel as well. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato. After the night of the QB attack, as we go towards the council chamber where we see Hiruzen Sarutobi arrived instead of Minato Namikaze, the 4th Hokage. As there was a heavy moment of silence as everyone awaited until Hiruzen walked and sat down on his office chair. This meeting is in session. He said these words with a lot of seriousness, as there was a huge amount of silence before Danzo stood up from the elder side and spoke. I would like to ask a few brief questions, and then we can move on to recovering. My first question is, what happened to our Hokage, Hiruzen? Minato is dead. He died in the line of duty protecting us. As there was heavy amount of silence, paying respect to the Kage who was fallen. My second question is, who was behind this attack? How did the QB got released? That is still unknown. Minato claimed that it was a masked person, claiming to be an Uchiha, Madara Uchiha to be precise. That is a lie. Madara Uchiha has been dead. No Uchiha would do this to its own home, said Fugaku Uchiha, the clan head, as he stood up. Our Hokage who died has said this, word Uchiha-san. We're not blaming you, but please watch your tone and words at this crucial moment, said Danzo, who settled down, as Danzo then asked, alright? My third question, who is the new Jinchuriki? It's obvious since Kushina too have died, from what I have heard from the sources. That is indeed true. The new Jinchuriki is the children of Minato and Kushina. At least one of them is. What do you mean by that? Well, the first child, Naruto. Minato tried to seal the QB within it first. Turns out he was born with weakened chakra quells, and because of that, Minato had to go back and retrieve the other child, returning the first one to the safe place. And because of that duration, QB was able to enter inside and cause more destruction. And in the end, Menma Uzumaki Namikaze was perfectly fine and healthy and capable of becoming the Jinchuriki. And once he did, Minato died. I see. So he suffered because of a child who had weakened chakra quells? It is not the child's fault, civilian-san. But the delay that it caused, it could have prevented so much damage if it was a fine child. It is not his fault. He was born with it. And he's just a newborn. Do you honestly think that it is his fault that he's born like this? As there was a heavy amount of silence, I will announce to the whole village who the Jinchuriki is if I had to, but the thing is that due to these recent attacks, the other enemies of ours would be active and would send spies. And because of that, I would not be revealing the Jinchuriki to the public for the time being. So I want and expect from you all to do the same. As everyone nodded, and the meeting came to an end. As after that, the recovering process began, but the rumors began to spread already. As now we have a time skip of 5 years later, where we see the two 5-year-old brothers who have been inseparable, Menma Uzumaki Namikaze and Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, were separated. Nisan, I don't want to leave with them. Menma, why are you doing this? Asked Naruto. As the Anbu then said, it is the orders of the Hokage. The boy is the Jinchuriki and he is to be raised as a proper Jinchuriki as well as a shinobi to fulfill the legacy of his parents. Unlike you, he is capable of doing that. As Naruto just stood there. What? No, I don't want to leave my brother, said Menma. You will thank us, kid. As after the Anbus took him away, Hiruzen arrived and visited Naruto, who was not allowed to leave the orphanage in which they were staying at. My name is Hiruzen, and I am the one who ordered that, Naruto. I know you are mad, but this is for your own good, my son. Menma needs to train. He needs to become strong. You, on the other hand, you need to be safe. And because of that, you are separated. But why? Can't I train with him? Can't we be together? We never have been separated. It's for your own good, child. And it's not for forever. Once you're old enough and he is trained perfectly fine, you will be together once more. We won't stop you. It's for his own good and safety and for your own good and safety, my child. You see, you were born with a condition, a weakened chakra course that doesn't allow you to use that much of a chakra. If you do or try, you might even get yourself hurt very badly. As Naruto's eyes widened, I didn't knew that. It wasn't told to you because of your own good, my child. Now I am telling you, and I want you to place your trust in me because I have a plan. And their plan is to make Menma strong for both yours and his sake. Your parents would not have wanted this to happen, I know, but if they were alive, they would have done the same. Because this is a shinobi world, Naruto. It is extremely dangerous. Enemies are everywhere, and they can hurt you whenever they want. As the 5-year-old Naruto, who was just a child, was scared beyond words, and then thanked and made Hiruzen promise that his brother would be safe, as Hiruzen nodded and then left. His plan had worked, and now they were going to train and make him into the perfect Jinchuriki. All the while, the baggage, he was left behind. As 1 year more passed, as Naruto reached at the age of 6, it has been a year, and Naruto was sad that for not even a single hour he was allowed to meet his brother. He was taken somewhere else, and he was told to remain in the orphanage. Until, whenever he was walking outside, he would hear voices in murmurs. Because of that child over there, we got our whole village extra lot of damage. Only if he was born healthy and fine. It's all his fault. And these words, Naruto, after hearing them, flinched. So much so that at one point he had had enough after hearing these words to no end, in the form of whispers and some of them even now yells now. Naruto began to run away from them puppets. They hated him for no reason. Naruto didn't understand why. But once he arrived at the play area, the kids avoided him like a plague. But only 2 of them remained near him, as Naruto was hugging his knees, sitting under a tree, wiping his tears because he was alone again. A boy arrived. Want some chips? As Naruto looked up to see that there were 2 boys, one in a ponytail and the other one a chubby kid. As Naruto wiped his tears. Who are you 2? This is such a drag. See, this is why I told you we should just introduce ourselves first, Choji. Hey, but this is the best way to open one's heart. My cousin said so. Come on, take it. And so Naruto did. Name is Choji, by the way. And this is Shikamaru. My name is Naruto. Don't you know me? Should we? As Shikamaru settled down next to him. So, Naruto, what are you doing here alone? Nothing, I guess. We also wanted to do nothing and just relax. What do you say? Wanna relax with us here? I don't care, I guess. And so, on that day, a budding friendship started between the 3 of them. The 3 of them would always be together. That is until they reached at the age of 8 when the academy years began. Naruto wasn't allowed to join the Shinobi Academy because of his condition. But Shikamaru and Choji were, and they would be busy and had now little time to spend with Naruto. As Naruto was sad but happy for them. Oh man, this is such a drag. I seriously don't want to go. Maybe if I was just a stone, I would just, You know what? I should learn the Henji and maybe Henji it into a stone and remain here. You know that would exhaust you out of your chakra, right? Ah, damn it. This is all such a drag. My troublesome mom wouldn't allow me to relax at home or at any place else. At least I had a reason before to just come out here and relax, but now I can't even do that. It's not that bad, Shikamaru, said Choji, as he shared some chips with Naruto and Shikamaru, which now was quite usual for them. As Naruto then said, come on guys, both of you are from famous clans. It would be great if you two are the new clan leaders. Easy for you to say. It's quite hard job, Naruto. Beating your ass for your people as well as in front of the Kage. You know how much hassle and paperwork it is? I don't want to do paperwork, said Choji, as the three of them chuckled, and Naruto even dropped them off to the academy, and then went away to the forest. Once Naruto was there, he was relaxing, hoping that he would be able to meet his brother one day. If only he had the chakra. If only he was healthy, things would have been different. That is all he was thinking until he bumped into a tree and knocked himself out because he was in the forest. And once he woke up, Naruto found himself standing in front of an aisle present in front of him. Huh? What is this? As Naruto moved his hand towards the aisle and it whizzed through it. But his hand was clicked on one thing, and that was a dirt block. And once Naruto clicked on it, a dirt in a form of square block appeared until it crumbled down and looked like now a normal dirt. Huh? What happened? How did this got here? As Naruto was confused, as suddenly he saw kanjis for creative mode activated. As Naruto was confused, what is going on here? Until Naruto began to see the same window but now in a smaller form on the right side as well as on the left side. Naruto pointed his finger towards another thing that had stones over it. Once clicking in the form of square, gravel stones appear until they crumble down to the ground. What is that? Said Naruto, as Naruto gulped. And that is when he was looking at everything. If he hovered a finger close to an object that was present there, he was able to see what it was. Huh? Sword? What even is a sword? Looks like a katana, but a double-edged one. As Naruto pressed on it, as a huge metal sword thumped down to the ground. What is that thing? As Naruto lifted it up or tried to do so, it was too heavy. As after that, Naruto found out that this was his Kekkai Genkai. How did he do that? Because of a scroll that was right in front of him popped up and it said read me. Once Naruto clicked on it, it poofed into real life and Naruto opened it and began to read it. This is the creative mode Kekkai Genkai. It allows you to craft, to build, as well as to do many things beyond your imagination. The only limit that is there to it is your imagination. Otherwise it is free reign, unlimited resources, unlimited supply. As Naruto's eyes widened as he gulped. What did I do to deserve this? He was confused. He was hated by his own village and all his life until now since he was born. He was forced to believe that he was nothing more than just a shadow of his little brother. But Naruto, he was now having ideas. How about he tries to build a home here to surprise Shikamaru and Choji? And he was lucky enough to find materials and was now getting the hang of it after some experimentation. All the while this was going on throughout the day, we go back to the academy where we see Shikamaru and Choji were trying their best. Choji was trying his best to not open the next bag of chips because he was in the middle of a class, while Shikamaru was trying his best to not fall asleep, while his eyes, they were now crossing one another as his eyebrows were getting heavy. He really wanted to rest and sleep. All the while Menma was seated in front, as his fangirls, which were more so than even the Uchiha siblings, were now currently whispering about him, especially his biggest fangirl, Hinata Yuga. All the while on the other side, the Uchiha siblings were like the same. Sasuke and Satsuki, the twins that were born that day, just like Menma and Naruto. And Satsuki was the older twin, like Naruto, while Sasuke was the youngest, like Menma, and he too was quite famous. Ah, damn it. I just wish that they allow me to meet my brother. Today I'm gonna ask them to. And so, now we see. After the academy ended, Menma straightly went towards the Hokage office. What is it, Menma? What can I do for you, my dear boy? I wish to meet my brother, Hokage-sama, my niece-sama. If it's fine with you. As Hiruzen rubbed his chin, you know what? You have been working hard for quite a while now. You do deserve a visit, but only for 2 hours. He might be in the play area, where he usually hangs around. Alright, thank you. As Menma left, Hiruzen sighed. Well, Minato, even if the people are deliberately trying to separate your children, I would allow them to meet in such a manner. Hope this doesn't rub some people off the wrong way, but we'll see. And so now we see Menma arrived at the play area, where he found that his brother was currently talking to his classmates Shikamaru and Choji. Nissan. As Naruto stopped and looked towards the other side to see the red mop of hair, similar facial features, and blue eyes. Menma! As Naruto dashed towards his brother, and both of the brothers gave each other a hug. I missed you. Me too. How have you been? Said Naruto with a bright smile on his face, as Menma was happy as well. I'm fine. As that is when Menma was confused to see Shikamaru and Choji there. Shikamaru-san. Choji-san. What are you doing here? Oh, they're two of my best friends. Shikamaru and Choji. We became friends after a while since, you went under training. You're brothers? Shikamaru. Of course I am. We're brothers. Hey, listen, Menma. Since you're here, how about we visit something that I wanted to show the two of them? Where? In the forest of that Naruto. Nissan, why are you gonna go there? That's dangerous. Said Menma. I've trained there. That thing is filled with dangerous things. Oh, come on. It'll be fine. And so, the four of them arrived there, as Naruto showed them a huge tree. See this? Is this what you wanted us to see? It's a huge tree, Naruto. It's dumb. I mean, it's a nice relaxing spot, but as Menma-san over here said, it is dangerous over here. No! Look up above. As up above, there was a small shack made out of woods, as well as it has a door and a few windows. What? What is that? I made it. How? I'll show you. As Naruto then hovered his fingers up above in the air in front of them. Nissan, are you okay? Did you hit your head or something? Oh, no, not at all. As after that, Naruto began to punch the tree lightly, as one after the other wooden planks appeared. What is that? What are you doing, Naruto? I found out about this. I have the creative mode. I can craft anything. Anything I want. As one by one, they climbed on top of it and were able to reach there. Once arriving there, they entered inside to find that it had a small bed, even a sitting area there as well. Whoa, this place is nice. See, I told you. How about we make this our little hiding spot where we can hang out? It is quite nice. It's high enough to, be out of the danger zone of the animals. I think it would be fine. What do you say, Menma? Actually, I have to go train. I was only here to visit you. I only have a few more, minutes maybe. As Naruto and Menma then arrived at the Ichiraku ramen stand, which Menma had brought him there, and both of them had ramen. As while eating, Naruto then said, "You have any friends?" "I have been too busy. I haven't had any time to make any." "Then how about you become friends with Shikamaru and Choji? Both of them are great guys. They've been best friends for me." "I'm happy for you, Nissan, but I must train. Train for the sake of both of us and our family." "You have a lot on your shoulders, Menma." "Yeah. Lot." As after that we see, the time came to an end and Menma returned. Naruto, on the other hand, was now looking forward to something. He kept it a secret and made the others promise that they would also keep it a secret, even his own brother. And so, Naruto's experimentation began. He found the crafting table next and was using the minerals to craft through any and all sort of things. He even found the enchantment table and enchantment books and was able to enchant weapons. As the Naruto was experimentation with this, time was passing by with the blinks of an eye. Naruto was no longer an 8-year-old kid. He was now a 13-year-old. And he has done a lot of experimentations. A lot of things have been found. And he was also able to build himself a bigger base up there. Because of the Minecraft abilities and physics in creative mode, Naruto was able to build stuff mid-air without any supports given below. And it would hold because of being Minecraft physics. Until Naruto destroyed it, obviously. And Naruto had enchanted the home as well, because he just could do that, so that nobody could destroy his base. As currently now we see Naruto in his inventory, which he found was another window, which was empty, has kept the enchanted sword, bow and arrow, as well as enchanted armor that he would apply whenever necessary. But so far nothing has happened. Naruto was currently learning more about how much he could craft with this stuff, because he was getting hang of it and was having a fun time. While on the other side, a storm was brewing. Orochimaru, he has been planning something big. As the Chunin exams approached, this plan was soon going to begin. As it all came to a reality in the midst of the finals of the Chunin exams, between the final match between Sasuke as well as Gaara from Suna. And that is when the Konoha Crush attack began. While the shinobi forces were overwhelmed from Konoha's side because two villages have joined and surprise attacked them in the midst of their own village, Naruto, seeing this, was able to use his enchanted armor as well as blade and bow, and then he used the next greatest thing he had found. He had planted TNT under the sand. If any enemies invaded, he would deploy them with a little bit of flint and steel that he had used. And so that is what he did. Using the flint and steel, a lot of TNCs detonated and a lot of explosions were made. Many of the people of the enemies were destroyed and their numbers depleted and bleeded out, causing Konoha's armies to advance. All the while Naruto was mid-air, laughing and enjoying and celebrating that his plan has worked, until he found out that his brother was in danger, fighting alongside Hiruzen Sarutobi in a dome that was created by the Sound 4, in which Orochimaru and the revived two dead Kages were fighting. Naruto, using the enchanted bow and arrow, was able to shoot through it, allowing the ambush to get inside. The enchanted arrow remained there, as both Hiruzen as well as Menma were saved. Later on, it was discovered through Menma after investigation, because he seems to know it by Hiruzen, that it was Naruto, and Naruto was called into the council chamber. Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze. This arrow has been found. It is emitting some sort of glow, and we wish to know that our weapons, our attacks couldn't penetrate that dome, but you did with an arrow. We tried to get things out of your brother, but he didn't. What do you mean, get things out of him? He is a shinobi, and it is his duties and orders to speak to us and reveal the truth to us, said Danzo. What did you do to my brother? Said Naruto, asking again. He's not harmed. He's on suspension now. I fought for my village. Don't make me laugh, kid, said Danzo. You don't have chakra. As Naruto then did the same. What are you doing? You're looking like an idiot. Until a sword appeared in Naruto's hand. How did that get here? As everyone was now quite shocked, and even some of them stood up. How did you do that? As Naruto made the sword disappeared again by hovering his fingers, and then deployed the armor as armor appeared, and then it disappeared again. And then the bow and arrow appeared, that ones which were emitting the same purplish aura around it before it disappeared as well. How are you doing this? It's my Kekkai Genkai. It's Minecraft. What? What do you mean by that? It's craft that is mine, so I call it Minecraft. It's Minecraft Kekkai Genkai of mine. From what I have read, ability that only I can use. I have an arsenal of unlimited materials that allow me to build, construct, as well as to do anything. We don't believe you. As Naruto then brought out wooden pliers and mid-air built a small square with it. Explain this then. As one of the shinobis got there and punched through it, it's empty and has nothing in it. But one of the shinobis just stood on top of it. It's strong enough to support my weight. How is this happening? As Naruto punched it lightly, causing the whole block to disappear as the shinobi jumped down now. What is this sorcery? Are you doing witchcraft, boy? Said Danzo. No, I told you it's Minecraft. It's not witchcraft or anything. As the now people were scared, the boy has turned to the dark sources and powers, something that is frowned upon. We beg of you, Hiruzen-sama, please kick him out. He's dangerous. As Hiruzen looked also shocked and somewhat scared because of these forbidden powers that Naruto was using. I'm afraid I might have to agree. But I can't banish him since he is their child. Then make him live in isolation somewhere far away. He's not to come near anywhere of our children, said civilians as they walked out, leaving Naruto there stunned. He has fought for them. He tried to protect them in his own way, and this is how they thanked him? Naruto was not happy at all. As one by one the civil shinobi clans also began to leave. The only two remained was Choza Akameji and Shikaku Nara. Listen, kid. I know you've been friends with my son, and I know I'll break my friendship with them. No. Continue to do so. If you say it's a Kekkai Genkai, I believe in your words. And I think many of us do, to be honest, because what you displayed is beyond logic, I believe. It defies any logic that we know of. But it is shinobi world we live in, and we were told and expected to believe always the unexpected. And you're just showing us that. Keep it up, kid. You done great. Even if the people doesn't see it, we with the real eyes and mind of thinking do. And I'm honored that you are a friend of my son. Just make sure he doesn't laze around too much. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to do that. As on the other side, Naruto was now allowed to build a house on top of the Hokage monument behind it near the woods, and Naruto, using his Kekkai Genkai, was able to build a mansion there. A mansion that was made out of emeralds as well as gold blocks, shining so brightly it would blind some of the people. Naruto did it out of hate and even was showing them that he was capable of doing this. And Naruto, for the security to not allow anyone to steal, has enchanted the place, booby-trapped it, and also have done something. He has made golems. Golems out of stone as well as other warrior golems that listen to him and patrol around and would protect him. All the while, Naruto has been experimenting with the netherite as well as nether portal. Naruto even went to that place by accident after finding out and reading about it. It was, let's just say, a disaster. He was lucky enough that no Enderman saw him and his place. And the Ender Dragon, he heard its roar. And after returning and destroying the nether portal, Naruto was able to find out that it was ruled over by the Ender Dragon. The being an entity that was so strong that if it was revealed to their world, it would destroy it. Because Enderman had the capability of doing that. Naruto was also finding out about the monsters, and that in itself terrified him. Luckily for him, they could be created, but they couldn't be controlled, and only he could do that. So he knew he wouldn't, because if he did, his world would be infested by the same monsters, and the world was already filled with many. He did not want it to create many more, and because of that, Naruto remained quiet. But as time began to pass by, Naruto was amassing wealth as well, because he has found out that the golden blocks made out of gold and silver were selling like gold mines. Naruto had infinite glitch to the money as well. People didn't need his help, but he was now capable enough of protecting his own and his brother. And it all came possible when the elemental nations faced its biggest challenge, especially Konoha. Once Naruto reached at the age of 16, his brother was also the same age. And at that moment, Konoha was attacked. The Uchiha siblings, one of them being defected, who was Sasuke, out of pure rage of what their brother done, has gone to Orochimaru, while her sister, who was hurt in retrieving him instead of Naruto this time, or Menma, was recovering, and the one that Naruto healed because he had only seen her twice and liked her actually. And because of that, Naruto found out that she liked him back, as currently she was the only one allowed inside his mansion, as she was there. And the Akatsuki attacked. As both of them witnessed, the whole village was destroyed. And once they arrived on top of the mansion, atop of the Kage Monument where the mansion was, Golem literally punched all part of the panes and throwing them away. And once trying almighty push, nothing happened because the place was enchanted and it even had a beacon there, increasing Naruto's strength 100 folds. Once Naruto stepped outside, he literally punched the shit out of everyone without leaving the radius, and even used enchanted weapons such as bow and arrow to pierce through his enemies. In the end, they requested to Naruto that they were not here for him, and they only wanted to go against Konoha and to meet Menma Uzumaki Namikaze to take him away with them. "You want to take my brother?" As they all flinched. As Naruto, his mind was coming up with a plan, and suddenly it dinged in his mind. He could do this. Alright, I hate him anyway. As Satsuki was shocked what Naruto was saying. "You want him? You can take him." "Just like that?" "Yes." "You've seen my abilities, right?" Yes, we have." "I'll send you somewhere that will be easy for you to go. Just one step through this and you will be there. If you don't believe me, I'll be the first one to step." As Naruto created the Ender portal, as the purple lightning emitted, Naruto stood there before he vanished. As all of them one by one did so the same. "Alright, we're here. What is this place?" As Naruto just jumped back inside and disappeared before destroying the Ender portal. As after doing so, he destroyed all the portal so that there was no place out. And they couldn't get out now because there was no Ender portal left there. Even if it was, it wouldn't connect to their world because only Naruto's nether portal would connect there. They would go to the world of the Minecraft if they have to. Otherwise, facing against nothing more than Enderman, as well as the Ender Dragon, the entity that nobody wanted to face. As once Naruto returned, Satsuki saw, What did you do, Naruto?" "Oh, I just threw them into a literal hell." "What?" "Yeah, literal hell." As after that we see, Naruto saw the destruction and sighed. "Well, they told me to get away, not like I don't want to help them or anything, but yeah, they're toasted." As Naruto, who was rich enough, then heard that the daimyo was going broke as well and could not fund the Konoha's reconstruction. So, Naruto had a devious idea. He sold huge amount of his gold and bought the whole land from the daimyo, becoming the new daimyo of its own right, owning the whole Konoha now. As Naruto walked through the village as well as the council with a smile on his face plastered, that annoyed the others the hell out of it, but they had to now respect him, bow down to him. The same child at one point they detested. Why? Because he owned them now, literally. Even if they worked their whole lives, they couldn't repay the debt that they owed Naruto. As Naruto walked inside the Hokage chamber where he found Ryuzen Sarutobi, who was wounded and bandaged up, seated there. Daimyo-sama, what can I do for you?" "I want my brother." I'm sorry, what?" "My brother, Menma. I want him and Shikamaru Nara as well as Choji Akamichi to retire." "What? But they're young and they're still..." "Look, I have enough money to buy them mansions as well as make sure their lives are well settled. Besides, they have been by my side since the beginning. And I've heard that you tried to take away my brother forcefully. Look, now that I owe you, I am willing to give you a chance. A chance to prove that you're worth saving still. Because if you're not, then I will be forced to remove you out of power and give your power position to someone else. Remember that I own you all." With that being said, Menma was released from his duties and was allowed to reunite with his brother. He still trained out of goodwill of his art, but now he was happy. The only thing he couldn't get rid of was his biggest fangirl, though, Hinata Hyuga, which he finally gave in to date, while Naruto and Satsuki, yep, they too were dating. All the while, the whole Elemental Nation was now laughing at Konoha after finding out about the truth of what happened behind the story of the reconstruction. Turns out the kid they hated bought them out because of his Kekkai Genkai that he told them that was his, not witchcraft, it was Minecraft. As Naruto was the one in the end having a laugh and blast alongside his family and friends, while they were the ones working their ass off. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my Meta What If channel as well. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.